y'all with the Yah-Mean of the day. Before you glamorize the title, make sure that it's vital. Let me walk you through that. Before you glamorize a title, make sure that it's vital. Anyone could claim that they're anything. A stockbroker, banker, a husband, a wife, a CEO, a basketball coach, a therapist. Anybody could say that they're anything. But what does their resume says? What does that say? What does the resume states? Productivity is what can equal up to what you're claiming to be. You have to have a resume to say that you're who you're saying you are. Because that's the only thing that people care about in life. You go to a job, they want to see how you produce. They don't care about nothing that's on your resume before or who you said that you would be when you get there and you get the job. They want to see over the months of a time span, what are you doing in that job that adds up to what you were saying in that office when you were meeting with those folks. If you can't live up to the expectations, guess what? They'll be opening up the door for you so you can kindly walk your ass out. Production is all that matters in life. You're a father, you claim to be a father, that's easy. Becoming a father is easy. Before the 9 months, prior to the 9 months, it was pretty fun, wasn't it? Everybody was getting their fuck on, knocking the headboards back. The neighbors was knowing our names. We was having a great time. Now, whether you love your baby mother or you hate her or you love your baby father or you hate him, you were enjoying it that night. Everybody was getting their rocks off. Everybody was getting their rocks off and enjoying themselves, screaming, moaning, and all that other shit. But after the 9 months, it's game time. The real game starts. Then it's like, yo, homie, what are you going to do? And if you haven't been there after the 9 months, but you running around portraying that you're a father, you're a proud father, you're proud of what? What are you proud of? You don't know what's going on with your kids outside of the Instagram or maybe the Facebook that you stalking from behind with your binoculars, trying to see what's going on because you haven't been there. And the baby mother is basically disgusted in you. She don't want to speak with you because you're not making enough efforts. Becoming a father is easy. Shit, I enjoyed myself when I was making the female junior that I have. The female junior, y'all know who she is the ones who follow me. My lovely princess. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself making her. But I knew that the hard work started after she was born. She was born in Chicago. And you know what the nurse said to me when she was there? She said, wow, we can't get some of these brothers to come up the block to stand with these women while they're having these kids. And you came all the way from Philadelphia? You caught the plane all the way from Philadelphia? I looked at her, I said, sweetheart, look, that's mine. I don't care if it was Egypt. I would have found a way. Because I'm responsible for that, and I want to be responsible for that. That's how it goes. It didn't matter if I was with her mother, we were currently in a relationship, we were going to get married, we were not, we was hating each other. Guess what I was doing when I was there in that hospital? Holding her hand, telling her to push, assisting. Because that's what real men do, regardless of what the situation is. That was my child, and I was going to own up to it. I wanted to own up to it. That's what a real father does. So anybody could be a father with their name, but if you're absent and you're not making any efforts, what good are you? Shit, who are you? That's easy work to call yourself a father. You shouldn't get any praise for it. Happy Father's Day to who? For what? Where's your production on the resume? I don't see you doing anything. You don't know what's going on in those kids' lives. You haven't been to a practice? You're like, hey, practice? You don't know shit about it. You don't know what their favorite class is, what their favorite lunch is, what girl they currently dating, which boy they currently have a crush on. You don't know anything because you're not there. But you're running around as a proud father because you're seeing that your kids are producing and doing great things without you. That's easy work. People say that they're married. If you're not doing married things, if you're not keeping the fire lit into your relationship, despite the bullshit, the ups and downs that can come along with it, what good is it to brag about that? You're Starsky and Hutch. Two dickheads, roommates looking at each other. Y'all don't have no fire going on. But you running around and you're claiming that you're married and you want to brag to other people that you're married, but you really don't have any fire there. You're two roommates. Taking care of kids, just trying to make it work. Not really focus on each other, saying, you know what, we need to find this fire. We need to keep this romance lit even through the tough times. Y'all don't have none of that going on. But you're bragging to other people that you're married. Now, the first thing they like to do is they like to say, well, if you're not married, you can't speak on marriage. Well, I guess that's their opinion. This is America. We can exercise the rights of the amendment. But I'm going to say this. Does our brain stop working? Do we stop knowing how we feel and how we supposed to be a team? No. I don't care if you're single in a dollar bill. You know that. I know this. You're not supposed to be looking like Rosalind the raccoon with the ring around your eyes every 3 days, ladies. You're not supposed to be having a knot upside your head Monday, Wednesday, and Friday throughout the week. I know that. That's not a good marriage. So don't tell me what the hell I can speak on and what I can't speak on. I know that. And I don't have to walk down a broom. I know it should be a team effort. You can't have 100% in a relationship or a marriage is the maximum number, and one party is given 80 and the other party is given 20. Ding! You know what that sounds like? It sounds like a turkey on Thanksgiving. It's done. That shit is done. There's no way anything is going to work out in that type of regard. Mothers out there, y'all want recognition for being mothers. There's a lot of great ones. We know it. Mothers are the best thing ever when they're in tune to their kids and they taking care of everything. We know it's nothing better than a mama bear. We know it's nothing better than a mama bear. I love to see women do their thing. It's great. We can't do anything without them women, the ones who's there. But let's talk about the ones who's not. Who may be there in the household, but they don't got nothing going on. They're not in tune with the kids. They're too busy chasing dick up the block. Chasing the baby father who said repeatedly that they don't want her. They claim their mother for what? Who should we be crowning? You or the grandmother who has them throughout the week? While you're running to every bar and after hour, twerking and squirting. Because that's all you're doing. You're not building business. You're not going to night school. You're not studying for your master's. You're out here ripping and running the streets because you feel like because you put clothes on them and you made a couple TikTok videos with them, you've done your part. No. You can't claim that you're a mother when you're not producing. That's not productivity. We'll give the Golden Shiny Award to Grandma because that's who deserves it. Who are you? Your production speaks for itself. It's not about who you are.
The voice of Rizz!